Hearken, O my beloved child, to the voice of eternal truth and compassion. For I come to you bearing a message of divine urgency, a proclamation your soul has longed to hear, a whisper meant to pierce the depths of your heart. Know this: you are cherished beyond comprehension, loved with a fervor that transcends time and space. You are of infinite worth to me, a treasure beyond compare, and no shadow of despair, no wandering path, shall ever sever the bond of my unwavering love for you. Even when you stray into the wilderness of doubt, when your feet falter and you descend into the shadowed valleys where hope seems but a distant memory, I am there. I will not abandon you to the darkness. I will seek you out with the fervor of a shepherd searching for his lost lamb, and I will lift you from the depths of sorrow, just as the dawn chases away the consuming night. My light shall penetrate your darkest hour, drawing you from the cold grip of despair into the radiant warmth of my unyielding love. Behold, my love for you is not bound by mortal words, for it is eternal, a force mighty yet tender, steadfast and unchanging. It is a covenant that cannot be broken, a promise sealed in eternity. You are mine, irreplaceable, and no earthly failing, no fleeting moment of weakness can diminish the immeasurable worth you hold in my eyes. Even when you cannot comprehend this truth, I remain resolute in my commitment to uphold you, to enfold you in my embrace, and to guide you through every storm that life may hurl upon your path. Each day I await you with open arms, longing for those quiet moments when your heart turns toward me. Whether in the stillness of dawn or the silence of night, when you draw near, you will find a solace beyond understanding. In me, you will discover the strength to overcome, the peace to endure, and the joy to soar above life's tumultuous waves. Though the mountains of trial may rise before you, appearing insurmountable, fear not, for I am your strength. I am the wings beneath your spirit, lifting you higher than you dared imagine, guiding you toward the summit where victory and peace abide. Know this above all else: my love for you is unlike any you have ever known. It is a love pure and perfect, unyielding and eternal. It does not waver in the face of your doubts, nor falter in the shadow of your failures. My love is not fickle, not conditional, and it is yours forever. Do not let the storms of life convince you otherwise. Do not allow the wounds inflicted by others to obscure the truth of my promises. Where human love may falter and fail, my love remains a constant refuge, a haven where you may find peace and restoration. Even when betrayal, pain, and rejection have scarred your heart, do not ascribe to me the imperfections of this broken world. For I am not like those who have failed you. My faithfulness is absolute, my loyalty unshakable. When all others abandon you, I remain. When the tempest rages, I am your shelter. When the night is darkest, I am the flame that burns unquenchable, a beacon leading you safely home. Understand, my child, that the trials you endure are not signs of my absence, but the refining fires of this earthly journey. Even the faithful, those who have devoted their lives to my name, have faced hunger, persecution, and sorrow. These hardships are not punishments, but pathways, steps along a road I walk with you. And as you tread this road, no matter how heavy the burden, I am beside you. I am the strength in your weakness, the hand that steadies you when you stumble, the voice that calls you forward when all seems lost. Take heart, for I am the light that dispels the darkness, the hope that never wanes, and the courage that sustains you. You are not alone, my beloved. I am with you always, even unto the end of the age. My love is steadfast, my promise is true, and in me you will find all you need. So rise, my child, and walk boldly, for I am your God, and you are my treasure now and forevermore. Doubt may creep like a shadow unbidden at the threshold of your heart. It may pursue you through crowded streets or whisper its poisonous words in the hushed corners of your restless mind. The adversary, cunning and relentless, seeks your surrender. He desires your spirit to falter under the weight of disappointment, to waver in its certainty of my love. He whispers of failures and unmet hopes, of betrayals that cut deep and loneliness that chills the soul. He would have you believe that you are forsaken, that you walk unseen and unloved. But hear the truth I speak into your very being. I have never abandoned you, not for a moment. Even in the silence that seemed eternal, I was there. I saw the tears fall unbidden from your eyes. I felt the anguish that gripped your heart and the silent cries that no ear heard but mine. My hands were beneath you, lifting, carrying you through the valley of shadows. My heart, too, ached with your sorrows. And even now, in the quiet workings of grace, I am weaving your pain into a tapestry of beauty, transforming your life into a testament of renewal. I call you to faith that stands firm as the mountain, unshaken by the storms that rage against it. I call you to a devotion that does not waver, even when the path is steep and the night is dark. The road I have set before you may test your endurance, but its destination holds joys beyond imagining. These words, my promise to you, are your compass, guiding you toward wisdom, peace, and the fulfillment of all that I have prepared for you. Do not be dismayed by the frailty of your humanity. You will stumble, this much is true. But know this, I will never let you fall beyond the reach of my outstretched arms. When you falter, I will lift you. When doubt clouds your vision, I will remind you of my unbroken promises. When weariness threatens to overwhelm you, I will be your refuge, your unshakable rest. Come to me, my beloved, my arms are open wide, my love unwavering and eternal. You are mine, and I am yours, bound together in a covenant that cannot be broken. Let this truth anchor your soul. I am your guide, your protector, your constant companion. No trial can separate you from my love, no darkness can extinguish the light I have placed within you. You are never alone, for I am with you now and for all eternity. I see the sincerity of your heart, the quiet grief that wells up each time you stumble, the ache of a soul longing for holiness. You do not take lightly the sacrifice I made for you, and I honor your earnest desire to draw near to me. I see every effort, every hidden choice you make to walk in faith. Though perfection is beyond human grasp, my love for you remains steadfast, unshaken by your flaws or failures. My love does not depend on what you can do. It is my gift to you, freely given, born of a grace that knows no bounds. Every tear you shed I have counted. Every struggle you endure I share. In your victories, no matter how small, I rejoice with you. From the dawn of time I have written my covenant with you, a promise eternal and unbreakable. You are heir to blessings that surpass understanding, treasures of peace, strength, and boundless love. I yearn to open your eyes to the wonders of what lies ahead, so that when the fullness of my glory is revealed, your heart will resound with praise. Do not wait for joy to find you in some distant tomorrow, for it is here now in this very moment. I have placed within you a strength that cannot be shaken, a faith that cannot be extinguished. I know the challenges that rise before you, but I also know the victories that await. Let neither fear nor doubt steal from you the blessings I long to pour into your life. I have set a purpose within your heart, a light that cannot be dimmed, a hope that will not be extinguished. Press on, my child, for I am with you, and I will never forsake you. When all seems lost, remember this: my love endures, my promises are true, and my presence is forever. You are mine, and I will lead you through every valley, every trial, until the day you stand in the fullness of my glory. Rest now in my embrace, for you are deeply loved, eternally cherished, and never alone. Hearken, O beloved soul, to the voice of eternal grace, calling out from the depths of boundless love and unyielding mercy. In the vastness of your being lies a sacred purpose, a divine calling to serve, uplift and bless all who walk beside you on this earthly path. Let me, your eternal guide, lead you through the valleys and over the peaks of life. I am the fountain of wisdom for every choice, the unshakable strength for every trial, and the gentle comfort in the shadows of sorrow. Trust in me, for my covenant is everlasting, and my promise stands unwavering. I will never leave you nor forsake you. I walk beside you as the sun walks with the dawn, holding your hand with steadfast assurance, ready to lift you when you stumble. Though the road stretches long and weary before you, let not your heart falter, for I am your unyielding source of strength. When storms rage about you, I am your shelter. When darkness engulfs you, I am the light that pierces the night. Lean upon me without fear, for my arms are mighty, and I bear the weight of every burden you carry. I am the Almighty, the sovereign over the winds and waves, and I speak now to the tempests in your life. Peace, be still. Behold, I have bestowed upon you authority over every force that dares to oppose you. You shall tread upon serpents and scorpions, and nothing shall harm you. Your enemies shall stumble and fall. Those who rise against you shall taste defeat, and all who seek your downfall shall be covered in shame. Do you not see, my child? You are precious in my sight, chosen and beloved, a vessel of my divine love and a beacon of hope to a weary world. Deny not the beauty of the blessing I have woven into your life. You are more than what you see in the mirror, a masterpiece, lovingly crafted by my hands, infused with potential, strength, and courage yet untapped. If you say you love me, if you declare your trust in me, then let your faith blossom like a flower reaching for the heavens. Embrace these words with a heart wide open and let them root deeply within you. Prepare yourself, for victory awaits, and I go before you as your vanguard. Today I envelop you in my love and fill you with my power. The covenant I made with you remains unbroken. My love for you is unmeasured, boundless, and eternal. You are mine, called and set apart for greatness. Let not the world define you, for I have named you my own. Let not your past hold you captive, for I have given you a new identity, one of hope, strength, and divine purpose. Write this declaration upon the tablets of your heart, I believe. Let it be your anthem of faith, a testament to the trust you place in my promises. In penning these words, you commit yourself to hope unwavering, to love unending, and to a courage unbroken. Let these words be a seal of our eternal bond, one that no power in heaven or earth can sever. Be still, my child, and let peace descend upon your soul like a dove alighting on still waters. Know that I am the God of the impossible, the maker of miracles and the calmer of storms. As the winds and waves heed my voice, so shall the restless sea of doubts within you find serenity. Come unto me, weary one, and find the rest your soul yearns for. I will silence the clamor of fears and still the whirlwind of anxieties that seek to drain your strength. My desire is for peace to reign in your days and tranquility to cradle your nights. I see the scars etched upon your heart, the battles that have wearied your spirit, but know this: I am your healer. I breathe new life into dry and barren places, reviving what seemed lost forever. Trust in me, lean on me, and witness how I transform every trial into triumph, every obstacle into a stepping stone toward eternal glory. You are not alone, nor will you ever be. The journey may be fraught with challenges, but I walk each step beside you, guiding you with my light and surrounding you with my love. Every hardship is but a crucible refining you, every storm a reminder of the strength I have placed within you. Take courage, for you were made for such a time as this. You are my beloved, my heir to countless blessings. Let not fear overshadow your heart, nor the whispers of the world steal your joy. Fix your eyes upon me, for I am your fortress, your shield, and your everlasting hope. Rise, my child, and embrace the fullness of your calling. For I am with you now and always, and my love shall forever be your song, your solace, and your strength. I stand before you as the eternal voice of truth, calling out to your heart and mind, bidding you to lay down the burdens of fear and unrest. Take courage, for no power on earth or beyond has the authority to harm you, while I, the sovereign over all creation, hold the first and final word over your destiny. I know every step you have taken, every thought that stirs within you, and every hope that clings to the chambers of your soul. My plans for you surpass every trial you endure, every shadow that looms over you. Be still and know this: I watch over you unceasingly, even when the forces arrayed against you seem insurmountable. Though you may stumble under the weight of past mistakes, though you may feel the trembling of the earth beneath your feet and see fear grip the hearts of those around you, do not despair. You are mine, and nothing shall sever the bond of my love for you. In the chaos, I am your calm; in the storm, I am your shelter. Stand firm and take courage, my beloved. Fear not, for I will never leave you nor forsake you. My love is steadfast, an anchor that holds amidst the fiercest winds. Even now I speak directly to your heart, touching the deepest recesses of your soul and dispelling the doubts that seek to cloud your vision. I see the battles you face, the sleepless nights, the tears that flow in solitude, the silent cries that no one else hears. Know this: every tear you shed, I gather as precious jewels; every pain you feel, I have borne with you. I am your comforter, your healer, and the one who transforms your mourning into joy. The shame that others have cast upon you, the injustices that have pierced your spirit, I lift them away. Nothing you have endured has been meaningless. Every wound, every struggle, every scar has molded you into a vessel of strength, wisdom, and compassion. Through your trials, I have refined you, preparing you to be a bearer of light and hope in a world veiled in darkness. Today, a new chapter begins. Your deliverance is at hand, and you are called to rise as a beacon of my love, a testament to my grace. Do not think your journey has been without purpose. Every step, every hardship has been a thread woven into the fabric of my divine plan for your life. You have been shaped for such a time as this, to stand boldly, to carry the light of my truth to those who dwell in shadows. Take heed, for your adversaries know the greatness within you. That is why they seek to unsettle your peace, to draw you back into fear and despair. They whisper lies to dim the brilliance of the purpose I have placed within you. But hear this: their schemes will falter, for my love for you is unyielding, my mercy infinite, and my spirit an ever-present help in times of need. Even if you falter, even if you feel the weight of the world pressing down, I will lift you up. My hand is always upon you, guiding you, strengthening you. You are not forgotten, not forsaken. You are cherished, chosen, and deeply loved. Let the truth of my words be your shield and my promises your fortress. Step forward, my child, for I am with you always, to the very end of the age. No power of darkness can stand against the light I have placed within you. You are mine, and I am yours forevermore. Behold, my beloved, know this with unwavering certainty: my eyes are ever upon you, and my love is steadfast, unfaltering, and eternal. When you find yourself ensnared in the cunning traps of the enemy, fear not, for I shall descend with might and deliver you. When the wellspring of your faith seems parched, and the weight of sorrow presses heavily upon your soul, know that I will fight for you with a ferocity born of boundless love. I will cleanse you, washing away the stains of despair, and I shall renew your spirit with the power of my eternal word. When your strength fails, I will be your unyielding fortress. When you lose your way, I will be your guiding light. My promise to you is forged in eternity, unbreakable and unshakable. I will never leave you nor forsake you. When the shadows of despair attempt to overtake your heart, I shall fill you with a hope that cannot be extinguished. I will illuminate every darkened corner of your life with my radiant light, dispelling all fear, for nothing, no peril, no hardship, not even the deepest night shall separate you from the depths of my love. In every trial, you are more than a conqueror. for my love empowers you to rise above. You have chosen me, turned away from the darkness, and declared your faith with boldness. You are unlike those who, in their forgetfulness, turn from me when trouble stirs, speaking words of doubt and bitterness without understanding the power of their tongue. They fail to grasp the immeasurable worth of my sacrifice, yet still, I love them. My heart yearns for their return, and my arms remain open, always ready to embrace them. But you, my cherished child, you have stood firm. When the storms of the world threatened to overwhelm you, your faith was your anchor, and your steadfastness has pleased me deeply. Your loyalty has not gone unnoticed, and I, the Eternal, will bless your faithfulness with treasures beyond comprehension. Even so, guard your heart against those who spurn my ways. Lift them in prayer, but do not let their ways sway you from the path I have laid before you. Today I pour out upon you a blessing unparalleled, a gift of strength forged in resilience and courage that will not waver. March forward with confidence, my beloved. Stand tall before every adversary, for I am with you now and always guiding you, shielding you, and enfolding you in an everlasting love that knows no bounds. You are my masterpiece, crafted by my hand, imbued with divine purpose. You will fulfill the calling I have placed upon your life, for I walk beside you every step of the way. Do not fear the journey, for you are not alone. When weariness overwhelms you, I will lift you. When the path seems too steep, I will carry you. Let my love be your anchor, my promises your unshakable foundation, and my presence your ceaseless source of joy and strength. You are not merely surviving, you are thriving. You are not just enduring, you are overcoming. I have called you to rise above the turmoil of this world, to shine as a beacon of light in the darkest places, to be hope where hope is faint. Within you burns a fire that cannot be quenched, a spirit that will not break. Though the world may strive to dim your brilliance, I will fan the flames until they burn brightly once more. You are mine, my beloved, and nothing in heaven or earth shall change that truth. You have grown, my child, into a tower of strength. Among the strong you are stronger, among the courageous you are braver. You stand now as a beacon of hope, resilient and unyielding, a testament to my power at work within you. The storms that would have broken others have only refined you, and you are more radiant because of them. Each morning, come to me. Let my words ignite your spirit as you meditate upon them, allowing them to shape your thoughts and direct your steps. Bring your prayers to my throne, for I am always near, always listening, always ready to lead you. Nothing is impossible for me, my child, and no distance is beyond my reach. I am your shield, your strength, your unchanging helper. Keep your heart steadfast, your soul at peace, for you walk into the supernatural life I have prepared for you, a life brimming with purpose, overflowing with joy, and crowned with my divine favor. Come closer, my beloved. I am calling you into the shelter of my presence, where peace abounds and love reigns. Here, in the sanctuary of my embrace, you will find all that you need. Beloved, know that the place where you stand, where your spirit bows in reverence and faith, is the dwelling of your soul's true rest. Here, in the sacred stillness of surrender, you shall find solace for your weary heart and strength for the journey that lies ahead. When you kneel before me with faith as your anchor and awe in your spirit, remember this: the hosts of heaven stand vigilant at my command, ready to shield and protect you. Therefore, let not your heart be troubled, for my power surrounds you like an unshakable fortress, and my love, deeper than oceans, works tirelessly on your behalf. Feel my love, beloved, as it wraps around you, a gentle whisper of the breeze that stirs your spirit in a golden warmth like the first light of dawn, embracing you in its comfort. This love is my gift to you, and it delights my heart to watch you rise each day, your steps adorned with the grace I bestow, as though the burdens of this world have become weightless beneath the shelter of my care. Walk boldly, for you are cherished beyond measure, a treasure in the eyes of your heavenly Father. My love for you knows no boundary, no measure, no end, and nothing shall ever sever the bond that holds you to me. Listen to my voice, child, as it calls to you in the quiet moments. Let my words infuse your soul with courage and awaken a joy that overflows, unbroken and eternal. Remember the days of your youth, when your heart brimmed with wonder and your gaze sought the heavens, alive with dreams unspoken. Though the years may have weathered you, though trials and sorrows may have come to linger like shadows, whispering falsehoods of defeat, know this: I have seen you. Even in silence your cries have reached me. Every tear you have shed I have counted as precious, a testimony of your endurance and hope. You may feel the weight of time, the ache of dreams deferred, and the sting of love forgotten by those you once held dear. But I have never forgotten you, nor will I ever. You are inscribed upon the palm of my hand, and I am here to assure you that your labor has not been in vain. Do not let discouragement take root, for I am carving a path before you, a divine road that leads to the fulfillment of your purpose. It will not always be smooth, but it will be glorious, and every step will draw you nearer to the promise I have placed within your heart. Do not seek your worth in the fleeting approval of others, for true joy springs from the well of love I have placed deep within you. Those who once seemed distant and ungrateful will return, their hearts softened, their eyes brimming with the realization of all you have given. They will come back to you, not in pride, but in humility, their spirits renewed and their souls awakened to the magnitude of your sacrifices. This, beloved, is my assurance to you, a day of reckoning and restoration. Your kindness, your patience, and your quiet strength have not gone unnoticed. In due season they will blossom and bear fruit, a harvest of joy and reconciliation. The day will come when those who once turned away will knock upon your door, seeking the light they now see in you. It will be a day of triumph, a victory born of love, a testament to the beauty of a life lived in faithful surrender. You, my beloved, will be a beacon, a living example to those who love you and even to those who stood against you. Let your heart remain steadfast, for I am with you always, and my promises are sure. Hear, O beloved soul, these words that spring from the heart of eternity, words woven with the golden threads of divine truth and tender compassion. You who may have felt the weight of failure pressing heavily upon your spirit, you whose dreams seem to flutter away like whispers in the wind, take courage. For I, the Eternal One, speak to you now. Engrave these words upon the tablet of your heart, and let them be a lamp unto your path. Joy unspeakable and boundless happiness are drawing near, like the dawn chasing away the shadows of night. Your past, with all its sorrows and mistakes, holds no power to define you, nor can it bind you in chains of despair. Believe, my precious child, believe. Let your spirit arise from the ashes of sadness and weariness. Stand tall this very day, for I am with you, closer than your next breath. My strength is perfected in your frailty in my presence. All that you need to move forward is abundantly provided. Give me your burdens, your anxieties, your fears, your heavy sorrows, and rest in the shelter of my arms. Do not fear, for I am here to lift you up. My arms are mighty enough to bear all that weighs upon you, and my heart is vast enough to cradle every care and longing of your soul. Today I pour out my mercy upon you, a mercy unfailing like a river of life that never runs dry. It is my gift to you, your source of strength and renewal. Let it wash over your heart, healing the wounds of yesterday, bringing harmony to your family, and breathing new life into your spirit. My mercy is fresh with every sunrise, an ever-present balm for the trials you face. Through my love I have given you victory over every obstacle, over sickness, over poverty, and over every shadow of lack. You are more than a conqueror, crowned with my steadfast love. Arise, my beloved, and shine like the morning sun. Step boldly into the light of the day I have prepared for you. This day is adorned with opportunities, blessings, and my unshakable favor. Walk with confidence, knowing that I go before you, paving the way, and that my presence surrounds you like a shield of glory. I am with you always, closer than the very air you breathe, ready to whisper words of comfort into the depths of your soul. When life's storms rage and your heart feels overwhelmed, remember this: I am the one who carries you. I am your God, your refuge, the one who tenderly holds you when you feel lost and adrift. Every tear that falls, I have seen; every sigh of weariness I have heard. Come to me, my child, and rest in my presence. I am your safe haven, your eternal stronghold, the one who understands your every need before a single word escapes your lips. In my embrace there is peace in my heart. There is a love so vast and enduring that it will never let you go. I see your struggles, the fears that grip you, the sadness that clouds your mornings, the burdens that press upon your soul. Whether they be financial worries, strained relationships, or the ache of loneliness, know this: you were never meant to carry these weights alone. Release them to me. Sit with me a while, for we have all the time in the world. Let me hear the deepest cry of your heart and heal the places that are broken. Let me refresh you, renew you, and strengthen you until you rise radiant and unshaken. I long to see your heart rekindled with hope, your laughter echoing once more, your eyes alight with joy. I am the one who brings beauty from ashes, who turns mourning into dancing. I will lead you to a place of rest, where peace flows like a gentle stream and love blooms eternal. Though this world may hurl trials and whisper lies to make you feel small and unloved, never forget this truth: I am with you, always. My love is steadfast, my promise is unchanging, my peace a fortress that no darkness can overcome. Here in my presence, an eternal fire burns, a fire that purifies and warms the coldest of hearts. That fire dwells within you, beloved, a sacred flame of love and faith. Guard it well, for it is my gift to you, a light to guide your steps and a beacon to others in the darkness. Nurture it with my words, fan it with your prayers, and let it blaze brightly. Close your ears to the voices of despair, and refuse to give pain a foothold in your heart. Instead, walk in the fullness of my love, for I am the light that will never fade, the shepherd who will never abandon you, and the Father who delights in your every step. O beloved soul, whom I have known from the foundation of the earth, hear these words written in the ink of eternity and sealed with the fire of my unwavering love. I have watched the battles of your heart, the silent storms that rage within, and the wounds inflicted by rejection, shards of misunderstanding hurled by those you hold dearest. The weight of these burdens has bent your shoulders, yet you rise, though the world seems blind to your toil. Those around you, lost in the labyrinth of their own lives, leave you feeling unseen, uncherished, as though a shadow among men. But let my voice break through the silence. I see you. I have witnessed every sacrifice you've made, each moment of quiet bravery, every tear that fell unseen by others but treasured by me. I saw you stand when surrender seemed easier, choosing love in the face of hate, kindness in the midst of cruelty. My heart swelled with pride as you persevered. I, your Creator, rejoiced in your resilience. When discouragement grips you, know that I too have borne the wounds of betrayal. I have tasted the sting of abandonment from those I loved unto death. My friends turned away, denying even the memory of me. In this, my child, we are kindred, for I know the ache of feeling forgotten, of wondering if anyone truly cares. Yet take heart, my beloved. My love for you is not like the shifting sands of human affection, here today and gone tomorrow. No, my love is as eternal as the heavens, deeper than the oceans, higher than the mountains, and more boundless than the stars scattered across the night sky. My love does not falter or fade. It is unshakable, unending, and it has been yours since before the dawn of time. Even in the darkest valleys, when the shadows whisper lies that you are unworthy or alone, my love burns as an eternal flame, a light that no darkness can quench. Do not carry the weight of false shame that others have tried to lay upon you. Do not be bound by chains forged from guilt and accusations. For I tell you now, you are forgiven. You are cleansed. My mercy, vast and immeasurable, covers every misstep, every failure. My blood has set you free, and in that freedom I call you to stand tall. Lift your head, for you are not defined by the errors of your past, but by the promises of your future. Let my mercy flow over you, healing every wound, silencing every restless thought, and restoring the peace your soul longs for. You are not the word spoken against you, you are the word I have spoken over you. You are not what the world has named you, you are what I have called you, my child, my beloved, my chosen. Believe in my voice above all others, for it is the voice of truth, declaring you strong, redeemed, and precious in my sight. You are not alone, for I am with you. You are not without hope, for my plans for you are good plans, to prosper you, to give you hope, and to fill your days with blessings untold. Stand firm, my warrior, for I take great joy in your courage. Let my love be your anchor when the seas of life grow tumultuous, and let my word be the lamp that lights your path. Together we shall traverse every shadowed valley, climb every radiant mountaintop, and when the journey grows too heavy, I will carry you. Trust in me, for I am the one who weaves all things into beauty, who turns ashes into crowns of glory. I am the author of your story, and I am writing a tale of victory, redemption, and love that conquers all. Oh, my precious one, you were not created to merely exist, scraping for fleeting joy in the dust of this world. No, you were made to thrive, to soar, to stand unshaken before the tempests of life. You are my masterpiece, crafted for triumph, destined to shine. Stay close to me, and you will see my promises unfold, glorious and true. I am your God, and my love for you is endless, boundless, eternal. Walk with me, and together we shall bring forth the radiant future I have prepared for you, a future where joy abounds and my light reigns forever. I love you with a love that surpasses all understanding, a love eternal and unyielding, for you are my beloved child, the work of my hands and the treasure of my heart. My gaze upon you is not one of condemnation or wrath, nor my stern master poised to punish your every stumble. Cast aside the lies whispered by the enemy, the falsehoods designed to instill fear and shame in my presence. Know this, I am not here to condemn, but to lift you up, to strengthen you, and to wrap you in the embrace of my boundless grace. Turn your eyes to me and see that I know your pain, I feel the weight of your burdens, the sorrows that dwell in the hidden recesses of your soul. Place your fears, your doubts, and your weariness at my feet, for I am your refuge, your ever-present help in times of trouble. I am the fountain of living water, and when your soul is parched, I will refresh you. When your strength falters, I will sustain you with words of hope and promises that endure forever. You are not alone. Your tears, so often sown in grief, will soon be reaped in joy, for my covenant with you is unbroken, and my love for you knows no end. Each day I grant you is a new beginning, a sacred opportunity to rise again, free from the chains of yesterday's failures and heart aches. Whatever wounds you carry, be they the sharp sting of a spoken word, the lingering regret of a misstep, or the heavy weight of unmet expectations, I urge you, my child, let them go. You were not created to bear such burdens, for they hinder the renewing of your spirit and obscure the path of hope I have laid before you. Begin this day with words of life, words of power, and cast away the lies that whisper defeat into your soul. Do not believe the shadows that say you are beyond change, that your future is bleak, or that your destiny is one of endless sorrow. Hear me, my precious one, I bore the cross with purpose. My suffering was not without meaning, for I endured it out of my great love for you. Even before you took your first breath, I saw the pain you would face, and I chose to bear it so that you would not walk alone. The nails that pierced my flesh, the weight of that tree, and the agony of my sacrifice were all borne so that you might have life and have it abundantly. I have prepared for you treasures beyond measure, a joy that no power on earth or in heaven can steal, an inheritance that will never fade. But you must believe. Let my words renew your mind, let my truth set you free. Do not be a captive to your own thoughts, for they are but shadows compared to the brilliance of my love. When despair whispers that life has no worth, remember this: I am the breath within your lungs, the light in your darkness, the steady hand that holds you when you falter. Give me the chance to work within you, to transform your heart and make you new. Where there was once sorrow, I will plant seeds of joy. Where there was despair, I will build a fortress of hope. Where there was brokenness, I will breathe the fullness of life. Trust in me, for I am with you always, even unto the ends of the earth. My love for you will never fail. My mercy will never falter. And my promise remains steadfast: you are mine, forever and always. Once, despair overshadowed your spirit, and hopelessness seemed an eternal shadow. But now I come to breathe life anew into the embers of your soul, to awaken within you a yearning for the fullness of life. I call you to love yourself, not as the world teaches, but as I love you boundlessly, unconditionally, and eternally. Let go of the chains of guilt, for I have already forgiven every mistake, every misstep. The record of your past wrongs is no more. It has been washed clean, forgotten in the river of grace. I extend my hand to you now, inviting you to walk with me into a future of promise. Together we shall journey forward, and nothing, no fear, no failure, no force of this world shall hinder our steps. Which you have long prayed for is already set into motion by my hand. Even now I am shaping you for a victory that will glorify all that is good and true. You will soon behold how I weave beauty from ashes, how I restore what was thought irretrievably lost. The burdens of anxiety and despair are being lifted from your weary shoulders, and I promise that what was taken from you will be restored, not merely as it was, but in abundance, overflowing and complete. I see the courage within you, the decision you made to trust me, even when the path was dark, even when the answers seemed distant. You have chosen to believe, and though it has not been easy, you have held on to hope. My presence surrounds you even now as these words reach your heart. My love is wrapping around you, my spirit calling out to the innermost parts of your being. I know the depths of your pain, the silent sorrows you have carried, unseen by others. But hear me now, your sadness does not define your future. It ends here, in this moment. I am filling your soul with a peace beyond understanding, and joy shall bloom within you, overflowing like rivers of life. The answers to your prayers will surpass even your greatest imaginings, for my plans for you are more profound than you dare to dream. Everything that sought to harm you, everything that stood against you, I will turn to work for your good. For I am your shield, your fortress, and when I stand beside you, nothing can prevail against you. My actions are born of my great love for you, my beloved child. I have seen your devotion, your steadfast faith, even in the midst of trials that seemed insurmountable. Though you did not always understand why the storms came, you clung to hope. You made room for me in your heart, and you guided others toward the light. Because of this, I now tell you, you stand on the brink of triumph. The battles you thought impossible are crumbling before you. Once fear gripped your heart, but you chose to believe in my love, my grace. You embraced my forgiveness and trusted in my promises. Because of this, I am clearing your path. Every obstacle, every sickness, every adversary that sought to hold you back will be swept away. From this day forward, I will bless you abundantly. Rejoice, for your wounds will heal, and the scars they leave will speak of my grace. The fragments of your life that seemed irreparably broken will be transformed into a masterpiece of my divine work. Your courage has not gone unnoticed, and I am pouring out blessings so great they cannot be contained. Feel my love moving within you, my spirit breathing life into your weary soul. Together we will turn the page of your story. Your tears are being wiped away, and joy will soon flood your heart. The peace I bestow upon you will rise above every worry, every doubt, like a beacon of hope. You are not forgotten, you are chosen, cherished, and infinitely loved. Trust in me, for I am making all things new. The battles you have fought will become testimonies of victory. I am with you, always and forever. My light shines even in the darkest nights, and that light is my unfailing love for you. When the storms of life rage around you, when people falter and disappoint, remember this: I am your refuge, your safe harbor, the anchor that steadies you amidst the chaos. I have seen your sleepless nights, your moments of doubt, when you questioned whether you could go on. In those moments I whispered to your heart, "Hold on, my child, for I am here." I am not distant, I am closer than your very breath. I see every detail of your life, and I care deeply. Even when the world feels heavy, when it presses against you with relentless weight, know this: I am your shelter, your strength, your everlasting hope. My love for you is unshakable, eternal, and it calls you now to rise, to stand in the light of the new day I am creating for you. Trust in me, beloved, for I am with you always, and my love will never fail. When your strength falters and the weight of life presses upon you, when financial burdens threaten to crush your spirit, when relationships crumble like sand, or when the storms of existence rage with relentless fury, know this: my strength is perfected in your weakness. You were never meant to bear these burdens alone, for I am here, your refuge and sustainer. Surrender the heavy yoke that was never yours to carry, and rest in the arms of the one who holds the heavens and the earth. I have called you to come to me in your weariness, and I will give you rest, not merely rest for your body, but a deep, abiding peace that renews your spirit and restores your soul. In my presence is the fullness of joy, and there flows a peace beyond human understanding, a peace that calms the storms within and silences the voices of fear. Be still, my beloved, and know that I am God. I am working for you, even when the path ahead seems obscured by darkness, and my plans for you are good, filled with hope and a future that is brighter than you dare to dream. The enemy may seek to distract you, whispering lies of doubt and despair, but my promises stand firm and unshaken. Hold tightly to them, for they are life and truth. My thoughts for you are higher than your own, and my ways, though mysterious, are always perfect. What seems insurmountable to you is but a small thing to me, for nothing is impossible for the one who holds the stars in place and calls each by name. And you, my cherished one, you are more precious to me than all the treasures of the earth. I have called you by name, and no power in heaven or on earth can separate you from my love. Neither your past failures, nor your present struggles, nor the fears that haunt your future can diminish my love for you. My love is not fragile or conditional, it is eternal, unchanging, and steadfast. Before you drew your first breath, I knew you and loved you, and that love will endure beyond the bounds of time itself. Let this truth anchor your heart and fill you with peace that no storm can shake. You are not alone, I am with you always, going before you to prepare the way and standing behind you as your shield and rear guard. I am your protector, your guide, your ever-present help in times of trouble. You have been chosen for a divine purpose, And though you may feel small or insignificant, you are an integral part of my grand design. The gifts and talents I have placed within you are not accidental, they are tools for the unique calling I have crafted for your life. Step forward in boldness, not fearing failure, for each step of faith draws you closer to the destiny I have ordained for you. Even when you stumble, I am there, lifting you with hands of grace, turning your failures into victories and your mourning into dancing. I am the God who brings beauty from ashes and who redeems what was thought to be lost. You are engraved on the palms of my hands, I carry you always in my heart. I know every detail of your being, the number of hairs on your head, the silent whispers of your soul, and nothing escapes my notice. There is no request too small nor burden too heavy for me to bear. I am your Father, and I delight in you. I long to see you walk in the freedom and joy I have prepared for you, to live in the abundance of my love and grace. Do not let the fleeting struggles of today dictate your tomorrows, for my promises are eternal, and my power knows no end. Come, my beloved, rest in me, for I am the Lord who calls you, sustains you, and loves you beyond measure. Trust in my goodness, and watch as I bring forth wonders in your life that far exceed your imagination. Behold, my beloved, take heart and lift your spirit, for the joy I bestow upon you is a fortress unshaken, even in the midst of life's fiercest storms. I am with you always, guiding you steadfastly through trials to the dawn of triumph. Fear not, for the path you tread is woven with divine purpose, and the radiance of my promises illuminates the road ahead. Every step you take draws you nearer to the splendor and delight that I have prepared for you since the foundations of the earth were laid. Know this, my child, every challenge you face is a chisel shaping your spirit into the masterpiece I envision. You are stronger than you perceive, for I am your strength. You are never alone, for my presence abides with you. You are cherished beyond comprehension, for I am love itself, and have called you my own. Stand boldly, for I see your courage as you bear the weight of your trials. You rise not merely by choice, but by the sacred calling I have placed upon your life. Do not let the whispers of doubt or shadows of discouragement hinder your faith, for they pale before the blessings that await you. I have heard your prayers not in the multitude of your words, but in the purity of your heart. Remember, it is faith that moves mountains, not the length of petitions. Your faith is a key of heavenly power, and your heart surrendered to me is a treasure I hold dear. My beloved, my presence fills your home as an abiding light, and I declare this promise: your family shall witness my glory. They will marvel at the wonders I perform and will know beyond doubt that I am with you. Speak boldly, declare your trust in me, for your words are laced with authority. You are mine, and my love for you is infinite, unbroken, and eternal. If you stumble, rise again. Even if the world conspires to keep you low, know that I have fashioned you to stand tall. You are not designed for defeat, but for victory, not for obscurity, but for brilliance. Change is on the horizon, my child, so hold fast. Though fear and doubt may swirl around you, I see the fire within your heart, the unwavering courage you display when all seems uncertain. Let your faith shine in your actions, let it stand firm as a beacon to all. Do not let your face mirror despair, but lift your eyes to the heavens, for my strength is made perfect in your weakness. When you grow weary, seek me in the quiet places, in the sanctuary of solitude where no eyes intrude. There, in the sacred stillness, I will renew you and equip you for the triumph to come. The battle begins in secret, but the victory will be proclaimed openly for all to see.